So is wellbutrin a magic drug? No, they believe it is their 90 of wellbutrin, and to be honest, just want to say it works wonders in porn addiction recovery because till my 26 years of age, till the time when I born and till this time, I had developed a porn addiction when I was in school, like 10th and 9th standard, and I used to watch it, and I have no control over it. I used to isolate myself and watch it, and go to intense stuff at even the start of the journey during my because of that I was forced to go into dysfunctional patterns of love, and cravings for females and stuff like that. And I had experienced very big traumatic issues because of that. And all this time I had no power over this, because I feel like I cannot deal with the cravings that I have, the sexual thoughts, the intrusive sexual thoughts that roams my mind, and I cannot stop myself from acting out because I was actually feeling like an animal. And together with today's society, it is nearly impossible, to show signs of porn addiction because people will surely try to, hate you or stuff like that, or fight with you, especially females. So it's not a good combination that you have porn addiction and you are in 2024. So whatever I had a big porn addiction after the time, and throughout my pre-degree and college and all, I was watching it, and during this time I had stopped smoking. I started smoking and stopped it at the age of 17, and after that my converse was increased very big, like it comes to a point where I was constantly going to forums and scrolling through forum feeds for hours and looking at all the thumbnails that constitute all the scenes for one look, and switching from one to other, and it was like it was a new high, at high speed. Information or consuming of was actually becoming a new thing for me, and usually it's tend to feel like this thing is giving me something, especially like the fireball effect, like it's a fire, it is sometimes giving me something like I was in a very bad emotional mood, and I feel like I'm a loser, and then I feel isolated, lonely, and bored and depressed, and then I watch something and I feel like a little bit fire in my brain, and then I get lost my all argues, like just like become lost my virality, and then I stay in my bed like in a relaxed state. I stay in the bed in a relaxed state because I was actively destroying some of the minerals from my body so that I feel like I get to sleep afterwards. So I was just doing it for that relaxation and sleeping, that effect, that what do you say, that sedative effect of pornography, and it was not working good, but it was like the only thing I can do. I had no other choice, because I stopped smoking also, so I was more afraid of it. I had no other things but to use to get that sedation. And I know there was a time that I watched it daily, especially during COVID, when I was watching it daily. I had no control over it. And it was like watching it daily, shooting out loads and not being serious about it, not being very weak, and people teasing me for being weak, for being not present, for being like a weak guy, not going to, not physically fit, and not standing straight, many things like that. I had a many list of issues related to my porn addiction, masturbation addiction, because I always masturbated daily, in a daily manner, one time or two time, one time daily for like years, and all this I did when it was the time where I want to take important decisions like choosing the right course, choosing the right career, choosing the right college, choosing the right people, and staying away from dysfunction. All this fine thing I was using porn addiction, and it affected me a lot in taking decisions. And I was so addicted because all that time I can assure you one thing, that I had experienced a very insecure feeling that I have no other option. It's just like people used to say, why are you so concerned about this? Why you take it so serious? Like for me, pornography was became like a very non-controllable part of my life. Like I can't control it. It's like actually like a part of me that takes the whole control of the body, that possesses my body, and you know do the stuff and then leave my body. So it was like a very uncontrollable, powerless thing for me, and I felt so lost hope many times because I was managed to get some pretty good stories, like because I had been into some certain groups and religious and non-religious support groups of porn addicts, and some of them helped me to go like one time like 2 to 3 months without porn and masturbation. Seriously, that was great. I know the feeling that how a normal person feel when he go through his life that is not addicted, how he feels. I got that experience, but I was unable to extend it because after 3 months, when the it comes again, every part returns to its zeroth position, and I become a failure. So that's all. And soon, usually, I tend to believe that there is no solution. Like this is something my body is made up of, or like this is my body, and I have no choice. This is my body, and my body wants. That's how people brainwashed me. Around me, everyone, including my family members, my brothers, and friends, and police, teachers, or whatever, they all brainwash me like this is what body is made up of. And usually, so that I heard about stories about teachers saying one time 3 days is okay and stuff like that. But one of them I saw that people see it as a very primary basic need that happens at different time intervals, and they believe that everyone must go through it because it's a part of man's body, and many of them consider it as you know getting out waste from their body, and people tend to develop many sciences around it, but I was not satisfied with any of those because I was fucking addicted to it, and I feel bad, I feel depressed, I feel lost, I feel all my insecurities returning after I do it, and it's not solving anything. It's like taking a big amount of my time, it's taking it's trying my soul away from me, and I don't think it is any, who will want something like that to happen to a man at particular intervals of time. Like if someone made human or man like that, that would be the worst to me. So I don't think a loving, powerful God or a creator will make a person so that it will go through continuous torture throughout their life. So there was something wrong with my ideology that this porn addiction, masturbation cannot be controlled, and it is a part of the life, and it is it will happen at any time. But I understand that porn addiction and masturbation addiction is an addiction. It's a disorder. It's a mental issue. It's a disease, and it can happen to people. And when it happens to people, people have no sense or power over it because it's a disease. So you cannot you won't be able to overcome it, but you cannot cure it because you cannot be able to overcome the symptoms of the disease like the cravings, the withdrawal, the toxicity, and things like that. So I was more focused on that aspect, and I still believe that I can. This is all, this body thing was all some sort of irregularities in my hormonal system, and nothing more serious or real than that. And that was true, It was just a deviation from normal behavior, due to some hormonal imbalances. And actually, for a long time, I took many drugs and sort of stuff like that, but none of them has actually helped me because most of them helped me to deal with my depression. And I believe that if I'm depressed and don't watch porn, that was wrong. Depression was only one of the triggers that led me to porn. I watch porn even when I feel happy, I feel rewarding, I feel achieved something, or some people compliment me, then I feel like let's want some porn. So that was how I am. Like if I get a weekend after 6 hard working days, then I feel like I should spend it watching porn because it's really rewarding, it's very interesting, and my body was like that, my mind was like that. And so, and the wrong thing is that I believe that, and but now, trying